Welcome back. In this video lecture, we'll be looking at arithmetic operators in C programming language. Okay, so many times you might want to carry out some mathematical functions. There are some mathematical operators, like arithmetic operators, that will help us to do that. We have other operators in C programming. We have logical operators, we have bitwise operators, and we have so many other operators like relational operators, assignment operators, and so on. But in this video lecture, we're going to focus more on arithmetic operators, so we can be able to know the basics before we can be able to move ahead and start working with other operators in C programming language. So the very first one we're going to look at is arithmetic operators, and this involves things like plus, that is, you want to add something. So when you want to add, you're going to use, like, let's say, addition. I'm going to shift this right here. Let's say addition, multiplication, division, modulus, and so on. So this constitutes the arithmetic operators that we have. We also have ones like a increment. So this goes with a double plus sign. And we also have decrement, and this goes with double minus sign. So let's go ahead and start by learning how to use these operators called arithmetic operator. So the very first one, we go ahead and start by initializing some variables. So I'm going to say int x is equal to 10 and plus semicolon at the end. And I'm going to say int y is equal to 20 plus semicolon at the end. And let's have int z put a semicolon. So we're going to create and run some different programs using these arithmetic operators, and we're going to see how this works out. So let's start by saying that z is equal to x plus y. So let's see how this operator works. So this is for addition in C programming. So let's go ahead and say printf, and inside here I'm going to say the result is the result of z is, let's use percentage %d because this is an integer variable, and put this in the next line by using the escape character, and let's put a semicolon and put z. So put a semicolon at the end. Alright, so now we have this. You can go ahead and run this project. So let's go ahead and click on build and run, and then let's see what the output is going to be. So the result of z is 30. So you can see that the result of z is 30 because here we used plus sign and it added 10 and 20. I hope that is cool. So go ahead and close this. Let's check other ones and see how they work out fine. So let's go ahead and change this to be equal to multiplication. So this is another arithmetic operator that we have in C programming. And let's go ahead and run this code and check that out. And that is coming up. So the result of z is 200 because 10 multiplied 20 is 200, and consider the result. And let's go ahead and remove this and check out another one. So the next one is division. So division is another type of arithmetic operator. Let's go ahead and run this code and check that out. So the result of z is 0. So if you want to see the remainder, you go ahead and use flutes for this. Okay, and your typecast, I've already taught you how to typecast before I come over to this lecture. Go ahead and do that and see that. But if you want to get the remainder of these, because this is just an integer variable, let's go ahead and use another type of arithmetic operator called modulus, because the essence of using modulus is for you to get the remainder. So put the modulus sign here. It's just a percentage sign, and go ahead and run this code and let's check that out. So the result of z is 10. That is 10, because this actually means that x divided by y, which is 10 divided by 2, is equal to 10. That is, go ahead and check that out. So the next one, another type of arithmetic operator that we have is increment. Okay, so we can say that z is equal to x increment. And we'll go ahead and remove this from here. Increment x and put a semicolon, and it's going to be this. It will add 1 before this. You see that? It will add 1. And that is 11. So there was no change previously because we didn't run a code. Before that, if we have run a code, z will increment. But here, had it been modulus an operation here, where we got the value of z to be something, when it comes here, it will add 1 to that, and the z will increment. But when we don't have anything added there, go ahead and bring the increment sign before the x, and it goes ahead and added 1 to 10, and that gives you 11. Go ahead and close this. So the next one is decrement. So put double negative, and C is x, or you go ahead and use y. So put a semicolon, and let's check that to make sure we have something better. And that is 9. You can see that it removes 1 from here. And let's go ahead and put that before. And that is x. And put a semicolon, and run this code and check that out. To still give you 10. Can you see that? To still give you 10. Alright, so these are the arithmetic operators that we have. We have the plus, we have the minus, we have the multiplication, we have division, we have modulus, we have increment and decrement. So I believe that these examples actually helps you to learn about arithmetic operators. You can go ahead and try them and play around with them. You can go ahead and work with flute, data type, and you check out and see how it works. So at the meantime, I will leave you to practice with this and make sure you really understood this by learning how to implement that. So you can only be good by practicing with this. If you have any question, please use the question and answer section, and I'm going to get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you so much, and I'm going to see you in the next video lecture.